how do we as individuals make improvements in our own lives. I do want to say this, man. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, for those who be interested in being a member of the channel, I also have a membership available too, so you can also be a member. But today I'm just talking about, man, how do we as individuals make improvements in our own lives? How do we, or how do you make improvements in your life? And that's going to be on a case by case, an individual basis. But at the same time, we want to throw out ideas and encourage others that it can be done. We want to throw out some ideas and encourage others that it can be done. One thing I do want to add, I want to let y'all know that I will be adding some interviews. So I will be doing some interviews, and who I'll be interviewing is those who I call champions of change. Nobody special, but they will be champions of change. So I will be doing interviews, and I'll be interviewing those who I consider to be champions of change. As you come into the room, go ahead up the chat, say what's up. The question for the day is, with all that's going on, whether you agree with the administration or not, with all that's going on in the country, in the world, just in life, how do you make improvements in your own life? How do you make improvements in your own life? That's the topic today. With all that's going on, we're not going to be making excuses. We just want to know, how do you, as an individual, make improvements in your life? That's the topic today. Like I said, today is about the audience, man. I want to hear from the audience. I want to hear from the audience. And the question is, how do you, if you're doing it now, or even if you plan to do it, how do you plan on making improvements in your own life? How do you plan to make improvements in your life? As I said, when you hit this live, when you come into the room, man, go ahead and hit the chat up. Say what's up. Let me know where you're watching from. As you come into this live, go ahead and hit the chat up. Say what's up. Let me know where you're watching from. Today is about y'all, man. I want to hear from y'all and make sure I'm bringing y'all what y'all want. This ain't just going to be no gossip channel. I want to be talking about things that y'all want to hear. So I really want to hear from y'all, man. But I do want y'all to answer the question, man. How do y'all make improvements in your own life? Joy Flow TV from Boston. Got Boston in the house. Them Celtics, what's up? Liquid Man, what up? Joe Rowe, I'm not talking about Trump, sir. J. Rowe, not talking about Trump. Talking about life, man. How do you plan to make improvements about your life? I'm talking to the audience, man. It's about y'all today, man. Just want to talk about, how do y'all plan, whether you're doing it now or do you make plans on making improvements for your life as well as your family? That's that's the question for today, man. How do y'all plan on making improvements in your own life? This ain't about Trump. This ain't about Democrats, Republican, Independent, none of that. Joy Flow TV. Yes, it's all about life. That's what it is, man. And guess what? Concerning life, we only got a short amount of time here on earth. None of us know when we're going to be called home. I'm not promised tomorrow. You not promised tomorrow. Roll Tide said, I have no idea. Why not, Roll Tide? Why you ain't got no ideas on how you're going to make improvements? You probably already making improvements. What are you doing now, Roll Tide? In your own life, what are you doing? Because guess what? You're not locked up. Hopefully you're not in the streets doing criminal activity. So just share some of the stuff you're doing, because it could be encouraging to somebody else. Roll Tide. Today is about the audience, man. And my goal is to help somebody. That's what this life about. For a short period of time here on earth is about helping other people. Not really stepping on them. It's about helping somebody. As you come into the room, go ahead, hit up the chat. Say what's up. Miss Squisher, yeah, Roll Tide, go help someone. That's for all of us, not just Roll Tide. It's for all of us. And the first thing I'm talking about is how do you help yourself? What plans do you have to make improvements in your own life? So that's my question. And that includes me too. So let me share this with y'all. You know, as a teenager, man, I made a whole bunch of mistakes, man. Involved in the streets, hustling, selling drugs, but that led me to prison. I was doing this as a teenager, but then it led me to prison. So now that I, paid for my mistakes, wasted a lot of years, now I'm hoping, man, that I can help some young people or some other people not make the same mistakes that I made. Cedar, let me go back. They were saying something. Let me go back to that one. Sadar, what up? Road test, I'm not stressed, so I'm not leaving my house. Okay. EC, going to trucking school. Listen, man, I kind of messed up on that. I should have been doing that, but I'm like a family man now, so I really can't I can't up and go, probably like you, be away from the house like that. EC said, going to trucking school, have new job lined up, also taking astronautic class. Okay, you're going to become a pilot. Man, big up, man. Hopefully you'll encourage somebody on here to do some of the same things you doing, man. That's what's up. Joyflow TV, praying for good health and planning, good plan for future like investing. That's what's up too, man. And that's another thing, Joyflow, be careful, man, because they got some programs that promise you this and promise you that. Don't get caught up with them crazy programs, because they don't want to do nothing but take your money. William 2273, they holding up your comment. It must be something you said. Yeah, something, yeah. Be respectful, man, in your comments, because they're gonna hold it up. You're not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be able to see it. 55K, that's what's up, starting off, man. Good job, EC. Said my friend just finished Java class and got a job for 55K. That's what's up. Joyflow TV said, thank you much. Listen, man, today, I could have talked about a lot of, different stuff, especially all that's going on with the administration. But I want to talk to y'all, man, and hear from y'all and let us know how y'all making your lives better. It's about y'all, man. It's about us. How we gonna make our lives better? I want to say thank you for all y'all who've been continued to support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you come into this live, go ahead, hit up the chat. As you come into this live, hit up the chat. Hit the chat up. Let me know how you making improvements in your life. What's some of the things you doing positive? Share that in the comment section. How you pronounce that? Mick Squisher? Probably getting fat and happy. Okay. If that's all you doing, that's what's up. Long as you ain't harming nobody, bothering nobody. And I want to shout out this, man. I got love for all people, man. My Latinos, white people, black people, my LGBTQ community, everybody. I ain't got no problem to nobody. It said I did subscribe today. Joy Flow, that's what's up. Also, for those, not pressuring anybody, but I also have availability to become a member on the channel. If somebody want to do that, is there. Thank you, Joy Flow. I appreciate that. Today, man, it's just about the audience, and we just gonna talk, man. It's just about us today and how we gonna make it. in difficult times, because for real, it's difficult times, man. And it's going to get worse. Prices are going to go up. They're already planning. Gas going to go up. Cars themselves are going to go up, because on January 2nd, we're going to get a high tariff that's going to cause stuff to go up. Joy Flow, appreciate that. So just be prepared, man. Start budgeting your money. We can't recklessly spend no more. You're going to have to count every penny, every dime, every quarter, and every dollar. So make sure you prepare, man, for hard times. EC said right now tech jobs are in demand. Apple, TSMC chips are spending billions. Yeah, technicians are needed. I noticed, even on most, like even state jobs, man, our IT department be booming. They pay them well in the ID department, even for the state. Mark Maxwell, what you saying, man? I see you laughing. Today it's about y'all, man. You got something positive to say, Mark? Something that might help somebody else? Somebody younger, somebody older? It don't even matter. You got some encouraging words for somebody, Mark Maxwell? That's what we're talking about today, man. We just talking, man. It's just us. We just talking. Nobody's mad at each other. We just here talking, man. What you got for us? Mark, what you got? Because I see the laughing faces. It said, yep, in 2 years their factories will be up and running. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not, but it should be. In 2 years, that give them enough time. You talking about these car factories, right? These metal plants and all that, EC? And I wanted to throw this to y'all. For those who don't know, I will be soon doing interviews. And these interviews just going to be regular people who I consider to be champions of change. And y'all will be able to ask them questions or whatever. So I'm having that coming soon. I will be interviewing, I guess they kind of successful. They not rich, but they are champions of change. My thing is to encourage and motivate others. That's what this is about. That's what life should be about. It ain't about hating nobody. It say if you live on the east or west coast, longshoremen make over $60K a year. Yeah, longshoremen's big time, especially on the northeast. The docks in Baltimore, even Delaware and Philly. Yeah, longshoremen, they making cake. You right. Did you ever work for longshoremen? Paul Miller said only $60K a year. Hey Paul, that would also depend on the cost of living. What state did depend on the state, the tax, where you live at too. 60K can be good for some people, especially starting off. Oh, he said, EC said if you live near Kansas City, the railroads are hiring. Yeah, even on the East Coast, they got you got Amtrak up there, then you got SEPTA in Philly. You got, railroads is big. I ain't never worked at the railroad, but they make money. EC said I have family in these fields. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. As I was saying, man, today, man, is a little different. It's about y'all. We want to hear from the audience. We want y'all to give encouraging words like EC telling about jobs. You can tell about jobs. You can also give some encouraging words, man. Like I said in my past, I'm not ashamed of it. I messed up big time. As a teenager, I'm in the streets, in the projects, selling drugs, doing this, doing that, and end up going to prison. EC said, thank you, Joy Flow. I appreciate that. But listen, I don't do it for likes. I do it because that's my passion and that's what I want to do. But thank you, thank you, thank you. EC said I work for BNSF and I made 70K. That's what's up. Woo! Seth Kumar said I work for it. Listen, man, we not promoting that, man. Talking about you work for a cartel and you made that, but guess what? It'll cost you your life, man. There's people losing their lives out there, getting involved in that kind of stuff. Don't celebrate that. Hopefully you was joking, man. Tighten up on that. That's not cool, man. EC said easy jobs to get, Paul. It's actually more than that once you get hired. Right, that's a starting point. Simpath, who you talking to when you say Sampath? Who you talking to? You said you are my client. Explain that. Help us out, man. We here. We want to help people. We're not talking just to be talking. EC says explain L5 designer. EC wants you to explain that. The one that said they was a L5 designer, he wants you to explain that. Oh, Paul Miller said L4 is entry level. What field is that? Help me out with what field are we talking about? No, Sampath. Bring something positive to the table. L5 is the tech. Okay, in the tech field. Okay. Okay. That's above my pay grade. I'm not familiar with that. A lot of the work I did was working with troubled youth and trying to encourage them not to go down that path that would lead them to lockup or to even prison. That's been my work and that's my passion, to help these young folks, man. So Sampath, no, I'm not high. Sampath, are you here to help somebody? You want to give somebody some encouraging words, some advice? Yeah, EC, I remember you said that. Senior level, yeah. Paul, I saw you said that. You said I just said L5 is senior level. I saw you said that. And listen, you know, like the jobs and all this information they're talking about, that's just one part of life, man. Another part is how we treat our fellow man. Yesterday we was talking about Diddy and how he was abusing people and this and that. So we also gotta be mindful of how we treat people. You can have the best job in the world, but if you're treating people bad, that ain't no good. Paul Miller said, no, that wasn't Paul. That was Sampath said your left ear is missing in the video. Okay. Is this a program? Oh, you talking to him. They talking to each other. Paul said he said it twice, EC. So my thing is, man, I just wanted to come today, man, to bring a few encouraging words, man, no matter how hard it get, man. Especially now, you gonna have to help yourself, man. And that's why I want to bring out ideas. How can we make improvements in our own lives, man? And not wait for somebody else to do it for us. It's about helping ourselves. WDYM programmer. Okay. He talking about the program. But the jobs is good and well, and we want to talk about jobs, but we also want to talk about treating ourselves right and also treating other people right, making improvements in our lives, changing the way we think. EC and Paul, that was good exchange, man. I appreciate that. I think y'all both got something out of that exchange. That's a good thing. So I was saying I will be doing interviews not on a daily basis, but interviews here and there. I wanted to get y'all input about what you're thinking about with interviews, and I'll be interviewing people who I consider are champions of change. It said my girlfriend earning more than me. I'm only Paul. That's what's up. Said make wiser choices. That's what's up, man. Paul said rather than working hard mindlessly. Some people got to work hard to get their way up to that. You just can't start off working easy because everybody else been there. So you got to probably start from the bottom and work your way up unless you create your own business. Sam Path said my girlfriend earning more than me and only FA. I don't know. But that's what it's about, man. Yes, Paul, great point. Said being an entrepreneur is even harder. I know when we was younger, at least when I was young, you think of a businessman with the suitcase, the briefcase, I mean, and you think they just successful. They just got money to blow. Life is sweet. You're not thinking about the bills and all the responsibilities he got. Sandpath, I'm not driving, man. What are you talking about? I'm not driving. Sandpath said, wear a seatbelt, bro. I'm not driving. You got that, man? I'm not driving. If you see something moving, they moving past me. I'm not driving. You got that? I'm not driving. See? Not driving. Come on, man. Paul, I never heard of that. Is that something real? I don't know. I don't know. See you in heaven then. Okay. Right. Listen, they're gonna mess around and get put off of this thing, man. Cause I want this to be something that somebody can watch later that it can help them. We're not here to play games. We want to help somebody. So Sam Path, you got one more time. Go and say something positive, or you going, man. Today, I'm talking about how do you make improvements in your life. Like I said, I made a lot of mistakes, in the streets, criminal activity. Thank you, Sandpath. I appreciate that. But let's be serious, man. It's about helping somebody else. That's all. It's about helping somebody else. That's all it's about in life. Because when we go on, we can't help nobody else. After we live this life and once we gone, it's over with, you can't help nobody else. I appreciate that. It said Hammer Time. Hammer Time KO said not stand for long. Keep your head up. I appreciate that. One word was enough. Appreciate you. You keep your head up. Continue to be positive and do the right thing, man. That's all we can do. But I want to say this, man. I got love for all people. All people. I ain't running behind nobody trying to be your friend or none of that. Saying let's be together. Nah. This is what I mean. I'm not hating nobody for no reason, and that includes the members of the LGBTQ community. Much respect to them too, man. Deacon Frost said true. Aditya said, you know Mike Tyson? Yeah, I know of him. I know who he is, but I don't know him personally like as a friend. See, Justin, why your message ain't get through? Because you talking crazy, man. Justin, let me be clear. All I'm saying is I don't have hate for none of them. See, some people want us to hate other people. That's all I was saying, Justin. You can call them what you want. I ain't got no hate for them. I don't mess with them like that, but I ain't got no hate for them either, man. Let's try to practice love instead of hate, man. It ain't about that. You can love anybody. Deacon Frost, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. As I was saying, I said it. I'm gonna go get you off, Sandpath, because you just saying stuff. Listen, I made mistakes in my life, man. I ain't no perfect individual. I made a lot of mistakes. But the good thing about it, I was able to learn from it. God didn't allow me to die in the mess that I was in. So now that I, made it out eventually, it's been a long time since I made it out, but I made it out. I'm on the road to try to help somebody, man. If I can give somebody encouraging words, that's what I do. I ain't got no hate in my heart for nobody. Justin, Sandpath, thank you. True wisdom. Appreciate that. But my thing, I want y'all, this is about y'all, man. Today is about the audience. I want y'all to give encouraging words to one another. Share how you making improvements in your life. Let's do that today. Justin, I'm not just talking about that help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying help one another out, man. Encouraging words. So when did you? Okay. I'm at the let me see. Boom. Let me see. Listen, man, as y'all come on here, and I want to thank those who've been giving, continue to give positive words. Justin, I appreciate that. Said I'm just playing. I'm on break. Stay blessed, man. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate that, man. You continue to do your thing at your job, man. And be safe out there. Thank you. Listen, man. This life, this earth, this place that we're at, life. Listen, man, we don't know how much time we got. It don't matter how old you are. It don't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how wrong you are. Hey, Sandpath, you coming back again, man. My patience is running thin with you, sir. Deacon Frost, appreciate that. Let me see. See what this individual is saying. Anyway, like I was saying, man, I didn't always make the best decisions. It cost me some time in prison. But once I did get out, man, I was motivated and I wanted to make better, man. I wanted to make better. For those who keep asking me the same question, I'm parked. I'm not driving anywhere. If you see a car go by, because they're driving, not me. But thank you for the concern. But as I was saying, man, I made mistakes in my life, man. Max Malone. Welcome to the chat. Anybody here, welcome to the live. We appreciate you. Today is about y'all. I'm trying to encourage y'all to say some encouraging words so somebody else on this live may get something out of it. Hey, Max, we talking about something else, man. Just Van Reed, thank you, bro. The things you are doing is the best a human being can do. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, man. It don't cost nothing, man. In a lot of instances, it don't cost a dime to encourage somebody up, to uplift somebody. That don't cost a dime. All we got to do is do it. But some of us so busy want to hate and put down other people because they think that makes them look big or strong. Listen, man, treat people right, man, and good will happen to you. I don't even try to understand why people do some of the stuff they do. Don't ask me, because I don't know why. But if you can help somebody else in life, why not do it? Asteron Chase said, do you live in that car? What did that have to do with anything? If I say yes, what does it mean? If I say no, what does it mean to you? Appreciate that, Deacon Frost. Thank you, man. That's the least I can do here on earth, man. That's the very least I can do is help somebody else. We had an individual, man, in this chat right now that said, do you live in your car? And somebody on another video asked me the same thing. I don't understand why they asking that question. I don't, but was it to you? You think that'll put me down? Do y'all think that puts me down? I mean, I don't understand some of the stuff people do, man. But today, like I said, man, it's about motivating and encouraging other people. That's all it's about, man. All the extra stuff, it ain't even important today. It's about encouraging somebody else because you never know who may need to hear a positive word or an encouraging word. You never know. No. You never know who may need to hear something today. It could be you. It could be somebody in your family, somebody that you know. Don't never try to disrupt somebody from hearing something positive. Don't never be the one that's want to interrupt somebody from receiving something. Oh, man. I don't know how you pronounce it, Acheron. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and give you the fair warning. Go ahead and get off, man, if I had to block you. Please, could you get off? Thank you, Deacon. Appreciate that. That's all. That's the least we can do, man. It's simple. It's easy. It's simple, man, to help somebody. That's the easiest thing we do. We ain't got to talk about or talk down or put down or kick down or step on top of us. We ain't got to do that. I don't have to do it today because guess what? I'm confident in who I am. I love who I am. And before you can love somebody else, guess what? You got to be able to love yourself. And some of us don't love ourselves for real. And that's why some of us do some of the stuff that we do. That's the truth, man. It's not important. Do he live in his car? If he did, so what? He trying to do something. And if he reached one person, that's a blessing. Not whether he live in his car or not. Like, I'm going to put him down and make him shut up. I'm going to say something bad about him to make him shut up. That don't work, man. That work with children, maybe. Somebody who can't think for themselves. But you're dealing with a different individual, man. And my goal, my purpose right now is to help somebody out. Right. Vanry, I appreciate that. Vanry said, real, bro, I don't love myself due to some things I do, but at the end of the day, only mistakes teach us what is right. Right. I don't love myself to the point of vanity, not that type of love, but I'm all right with me. I love me. I appreciate me in that sense. Yeah. And it's needed for us to be able to love somebody else. Cause this is what I learned, man. I used to take a lot of risks with my life. And when I really dissected the whole situation, I realized I did not love myself. If I love and value myself, I'm going to treat myself better. Vanry, check this out. When you buy a brand new pair of sneakers, right? You ain't going to wear it certain places. You're going to try to keep people from stepping on it. You're going to keep it as clean as possible. Why? Because you love them shoes. You just got them. Same thing with a new car. If somebody get a new car, they're going to go wash it, keep it clean, take care of it, because they love it. That's what I'm talking about, the love we got to have for ourselves. Don't put ourselves in bad situations. Bad situations including prison, dangerous parts of the street. All those are bad situations. So when we love ourselves, now we're able to think critically to try to prevent us from being in them situations. But thank you, man, for the input. Thank you. I appreciate everybody's input, your encouraging words. And we're going to have people that's going to say this and because they need a laugh. They could be empty inside. So they need something or somebody to laugh at. Ha ha ha, look at him. You remember in grade school how people used to do? Because they empty or because we empty, we need to point the finger at other people and laugh at other people. That's not what's up, man. Especially once you get grown. You're supposed to be grown. You should be making more mature decisions. And now it's not, instead of pushing people down, kicking people, stepping over people and all that, now you're able to start trying to lift people up. That's what it's about. Like I said today, man, it's about y'all. I'm depending on y'all, man, to give. Vanry, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. Sanjola. Oh, man. See, people just don't understand, man. This is, listen, okay, man. Listen, man, I'm not explaining nothing to you. Thank you, Vanry. Listen, man, this bottom line is, okay, let me remove that. Remove. Listen, man, we only got one life to live. None of us know how long we're going to be here. But in that short amount of time, make somebody else's life a little bit better. That ain't much to ask. And that's all I'm coming here to say. Today I did a lot of research. I got a lot of stuff to bring up. A lot of stuff been going on. I got stuff to bring up, but it was in my heart to bring this out, man. And that's all this is. This ain't for nothing else. Uh, but you still have disrespectful people in the world, man. And it don't have to be that way. Yeah. Let me delete that. Remove. Man, in life, like I just want to say in life, man, you never know what somebody going through. It could be you, it could be your family member, or it can be a stranger. You never know, man. And all of us got the power to make somebody's life better, but yet we won't do it, man. That's what's wrong with the world. That's what's wrong with the world, man. Nobody, not nobody, but in a lot of cases, people don't want to help somebody. Somebody can see somebody right there getting hurt and won't at least go try to say, stop, leave that person alone. Thank you, Deacon Frost. Thank you, Thank you, Deacon Frost, for telling him that. I appreciate that. But that's all it is, man. I wanted to come, and encourage, talk to the audience and let y'all know, man, that the easiest thing we can do is help somebody. That's the easiest thing we can do, man. The easiest thing we can do is help somebody. And it's free. It don't cost nothing. But I just want to, say it again. I don't hate. I'm not mad at nobody. And that includes the LGBTQ community. I ain't got no hate for them. Whether I agree with whatever, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't hate them. I don't wish harm on them. I don't wish harm on a white person, a Latino, anybody, an immigrant. It don't matter. And especially not my black brothers and sisters. I don't wish hate or harm to nobody. I'm going to go out my way. I'm going to go out of my way to prevent situations. Whether I think I can win or not, I'm going to go out my way to prevent being in the situation. I'm going to be like, my bad, my fault, my apologies, and keep it moving, man. I just think that's some of the stuff we need to be practicing in this world. This world would be a better place. That's all I'm saying. So I want to hear from y'all, man. Let me know, man. How are y'all making improvements in your life? How are y'all making improvements in your life? Let me know in the comments how y'all making improvements in your life. Share in the comments, man. Because guess what? When you make improvements in your life, when we make improvements in our lives, we're improving other people's lives. Because that's one person that ain't going to do the killing, one person that ain't going to do the stealing, and all that negative stuff. You got one person that's not going to be doing that. Anybody got any closing remarks, man? Anybody got any closing remarks? Very say, may God protect you because you are doing the things most people are too lazy to do. Things like you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Anybody got any last thoughts, comments, or anything to say? I ain't going yet. Don't run me off yet, but I want to know anybody got any last thoughts or comments. As I was saying, if you have not done it already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. For those who have not done it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Today was all about y'all, and it's about making improvements in our lives. How are you making improvements in your life? How are you making improvements in your life? Any final thoughts, comments, or anything? Suggestions? Well, I thank all y'all for coming in. Those who came in today to just hear this small talk and us just talk. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing. All those who gave input, those who were positive and not negative, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I really appreciate you. All the support. I appreciate the continued support. I thank you. As I said, if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Until next time, man, y'all be safe out there. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, peace.